Hello and welcome to how to add your own content to your design in Canva. My name's Seeley Clark. I'll be your instructor for today. Thank you very much for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoy it. And just a little housekeeping before we begin. If you have not signed up for Canva, please go to canva.com, sign up there, or you may use your email to sign up with, or you can use Facebook, or you can use your Google account. Those are three different ways you can. So if you haven't signed up for Canva already, feel free to do so. And then you'll have a personal free account as illustrated by this one here, where it says personal and free. This is what you'll be using. There's no cost to get started. There's just a little bit of limitations in the function, not a whole heck of a lot, but there's a free and pro version. Certain features like background remover are not in the free version, but they are in pro, just for sake of example. So moving right along, you're in your dashboard of Canva, you want to get a design going, so you're going to create a design and pick whatever you like. You can also search here for different designs and different stuff. And once you create a design, you can use this drop down to select what kind of design you want to use. And for this example, we'll be going with YouTube thumbnails. And so once you're far enough along and you've added a background and you are ready to add your own content to your design in Canva, you will be here and it'll look something like this. So this has a background, and now you're going to want to scroll back up. Please direct your attention to the upper left-hand corner. You see this little thing, I call it a hamburger because it looks like a Big Mac. So that is where you can go to the menu. But what I want you to see here is you start in the upper left-hand corner, and then you go down by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that gets you to the uploads section. And there's a little cloud icon with an arrow pointing up. That is the icon for the uploads. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to see here where you have a section for images, video, and audio. Today we will be going over images. And when it is time to upload your own content to Canva, what you're going to do is click on this purple button right here, and you can add your content. So I'm going to click on this. And then it brings you to your computer where you can choose from pictures or downloads. So for sake of this example, I'm going to go to downloads, and we're going to search. And you're going to love live videos. So for the sake of your sanity and your time, I'm going to pause this real quick while I pick an image from my computer. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I've found an image here. And just as an aside, whenever you do have images that you save to your computer and whatnot, make sure it is an image you have permission to use. That's always nice. You don't want to violate any copyright laws, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do is you find a picture or content that you want to put on your design in Canva. And the first thing you can do is find it, and you're going to click on it. And now as a refresher, I'm going to go back, of course, just to refresh your recollection. I know it's only been half a second for you folks, whoever's watching this, but you're going to go upload files, and then it's going to bring you to your pictures and everything like that. That's how we got where we are. I didn't want you to get lost in translation, so bear with me while I re-find that picture. Excuse me. And once you find your picture, you click on it, then you click open. And what that'll do is that'll bring that into Canva for you. And then what you're going to do is once you're ready to put your own content on there, is you're going to click on it and it'll bring it right to the middle of the page. And if you did not want the background out of the picture, you can use a background remover online. Just Google it and you can remove an image. Make sure you look for free online background remover, and that'll take the background out of your photo. Find one that you like, one that's free, and more importantly, one that works well for you. So now that you have your content here, you can take it and you can edit the photo as a sub-menu. If you click on here, let me try that again. Just for the sake of demonstration, as you see up here, there is nothing across there until I add my own content to my design in Canva here. And once you click on that, it is there. Now, if you want to edit it, you go up here, and once you do put that on your design, this menu opens up. And what you can do here is you can edit the photo, and you can use, as you can see here, you can use different filters and whatnot. They're all located in this menu, and you can scroll down. Now these, if you will please note, anything with the crown symbol is reserved for pro members, and this is a free personal account, so some of these may not be available. Just pay attention to the bottom right-hand corner of anything in Canva, and it will say whether or not it is a pro feature or a free feature. Now, if you look, we have filters here. You can filter it if you want to change the patina a little bit. And you can see there, if you'll please direct your attention to this adorable little fella right here. You can see that's with no filters. And let's use Fresco. And you can see that sharpens it up a little bit. You can see his wrinkly little face. So that's better. So that's one of the things you can do. They have filters here. They have effects like shadows, duotone, if I can speak, and blur. So there's certain things you can do. If I wanted to add a shadow, you can add a drop shadow to it. Of course, on this background, you won't see much, but that helps it pop from the page. So you have effects. You have many other features here in Canva that you can use. So that's how you edit it. You can adjust the whole image or the foreground or the background to edit. You can do the tint and brightness and highlights and shadows, everything you want here. So that is editing. Or if you had a picture that was one-sided, let's say the individual was off to the side, see if this little guy was over in the corner and you wanted to flip it, you can go flip, and you can flip it horizontally. There he is again, same cute little guy, just he flipped. You'll notice a cute little hangy down ears on the right side. He started out with this cute little hangy down ear thing over here. So that's how you flip it, or you can flip it vertically, and now it looks like he is a superhero dog sticking to the ceiling. But anyway, and in case you didn't notice, I kind of love animals. But that's neither here nor there. And so you can flip it. And then, of course, if you don't recall what picture you're using, it'll give you a little bit of data right there. This button here is for border style. So let's say you want to frame it with a border. You choose your border color. I'm going to choose something here that stands out. So I am going to choose to contrast that with a dark background. And as you can see right here, due to the fact that this is white and this is also white, it's very difficult to see. But if I hold my cursor here, if you'll direct your attention to the upper left-hand corner, you see the purple line, which is the actual edge of the image. And you can see that the white right there, that is that border that we created. So what's going to happen is, although you cannot see it here, you will have a thin white border or whatever color you choose. So that's for borders. And then you could also animate the image. And what you can do is you can click on it here or hover over it and it'll show you what it does. For example, this one says rise and you see the arrow indicating which way it goes. And once you hover over it, if you direct your attention to the photo, it'll show you that it rises. So again, that's a rise, pan from left to right, fade, it fades in, pop, it just wiggles. So there are many things you can use to animate. Now, a lot of folks do like to position their content within their design in Canva by hand. You can do that by clicking on the image and dragging it where you want. Canva has a great feature here that shows you if it's directly in the middle, if it's even with your upper page, if it's even with your lower page, if it's even with your corner. Now, if you have a hard time with eye-hand, fine motor coordination, or anything of that nature, or you're just tired of frigging around with it and dragging it by hand, you can also, once you hit this position button, this menu will open here and you can align to page. So if you just want to put it at the top, you click top, boom, it's at the top. You want it in the center, bam, it's in the center. And if you want it in the middle, it'll put it directly in the middle without you having to drag and drop it. Now, the next thing is transparency. Say you have this picture you want, but you want it a little more transparent for effects reason. You see that little guy fades out so you can see him, but he kind of blends into the background. So you could actually use that for a background. Let's say for the sake of argument, you had a veterinary clinic or another such thing, or you had a birthday for your little puglet or whatever you want. You can just put that out like that. And then you'll have the image as a background. Just one example of many of the things you can do here in Canva. So I am going to get lazy. I'm going to put it in the middle, put it back where I had it. I'm going to go back to transparency so that you can see it and put that little fella right back to normal. Then next thing here, if you're working with a group in your Canva team, if you're doing it for business or anything of that nature, you're working with other folks that are contributing, you always have a lock function here, and that is to lock the background. This is a background I have chosen right here. That's the kind of sandy black color. And so if you wanted to give this design to someone else who was contributing to your project, you would give it to them with the background locked if you want that background to stay. Also, once you click on this picture, you can lock the page itself here. And you can also lock it from the drop-down menu here. Let me redo that again in case you missed it. Your content's going to be here. You look at these three little dots, which they call ellipses. You're going to click on that, and then you can scroll down, and it allows you to copy, to paste, to delete your background, or anything of that nature. You gotta love live videos. My wife just walked in. Anyway, you can delete background, show timing, comment, or lock background. So that is for if you are using Canva to work with other folks. That way they don't frig up your design, and everybody doesn't have to worry about messing with everybody else's stuff. And then finally, once you are happy with the way everything looks, then you can see that border right there, border here. So once you're happy with the way your own content that you've added to your design in Canva looks, and you've got everything just the way you want it, what you can do is go up here to the share. This will drop down this menu. You'll go down and you can click download to save your design, your finished design from Canva on your computer, or you can share it across multiple social media channels because you click more, and it'll allow you to share it to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, a Facebook group, TikTok, Facebook story, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and many other ones. Excuse me. So thank you again for attending How to Add Your Own Content to Your Design in Canva. Again, my name is Seeley Clark. I was your instructor today. If you have any questions or if there's anything you'd like to see on these videos moving forward in the future, please feel free to reach out to me in the comments section. And don't forget to smash all those happy buttons somewhere around this video to help the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe so I can keep throwing knowledge bombs at you. Until we talk again, have a great day. Bye-bye.